All right. To all of you watching at home, sorry this was not live cast. Had a terrible experience with the first one. From now on, I'll be recording the games and then just uploading them later. So if you'd like to watch, you can watch after the game. I apologize. Most of these stadiums are out in the country. I've already looked at Enoch's, and it's on the east side of Modesto. So I used to practice there, so I don't think I'm going to get great service. I apologize, but we're about to kick off here for Tracy Kimball, and here we go. Hopefully this performance is a little better than their performance against Central Valley. And all right, here we go. And cleared out by the goalie. I don't know if I'm going to be commentating the whole time like I was for the first game, since the quality's pretty clear, so just work with me here. Still getting used to all this. Ooh, a nice save by the Kimball goalie. And cleared out. Tracy looking dangerous in the first couple seconds of this game. Let's see if they can put one in here. And it's out for a Kimball throw. Not sure what happened there. And out wide for the Tracy player. Crossed into the middle and blocked by a Kimball defender. Out for a Tracy throw. Should probably take off my mask while I do this. Nicely controlled by the Tracy defense. See if he can control it before going out of bounds. Working it up the far line. Controlled and misplayed in the back. And recovered by Tracy.
Good hustle, baby!
Played down the line and out for a Tracy throw. Nice play over the back line of Kimball. Played into the middle, played out wide. Shot on goal is just wide, and it's going to be out for a Kimball goal kick. Also, I hope the visual's way better for you. There's no black tarps hindering the middle of the field. I'm up high enough to where you can see the whole field, so hopefully this stream comes out a lot nicer and a lot cleaner. And saved by the Kimball goalie. A lot nicer than the last one. I apologize for not recording the Gregory game. I could not make it. Started at 3:30 and I don't get off of work until 4. Foul in the middle of the field for Tracy High. Played quickly. Out wide. And controlled by Tracy. Oh, nicely worked through. And just lost right before the final hurdle. Oh, and foul Kimball right on this near sideline. Will be an opportunity for Tracy to whip it into the box and hopefully score a goal. Played into the ball. Oh, just over the head of the second attacking Tracy player. And out for a Kimball throw. Oh, nicely controlled. And another foul called for Tracy in a dangerous area. This has to be a shot on goal. Or a good opportunity for Tracy to go up here. About 30 yards out from the goal. Prime position to score a highlight reel goal. Played into the wall and eventually out for a Tracy throw-in. And recovered by Tracy. Attack continues forward down that far sideline. Played into the middle and ultimately given away to a Kimball midfielder. Tracy's definitely looking like the more dangerous team in the early minutes. Sorry, I have no idea what's in my throat. Literally just happened. All right, out for a Kimball throw. And nicely controlled how to play for a Tracy throw. Played through. That near line, nice control. Into the middle. Oh, shot and miss, swing and a miss. And eventually cleared out by Kimball, but recovered by Tracy. Nice challenge by the Kimball defender, but out for a Tracy throw. Played in and quickly out for another Tracy throw. Played in, missed by the defender, and cleared out by Kimball. Controlled down this near sideline. And impressively getting past two of the Tracy players. And eventually a nice slide tackle in the middle of the park. And it's going to be out for another Tracy throw, which was called back for a Kimball throw. Pardon me. One nicely. Let's see if we can play forward. And only as far as the goalkeeper, who will grab that ball cleanly. Played out quickly by the goalie. And out for a Tracy throw. Nice hit right back to Tracy. Attacking player. Just trying to get it out wide, unsuccessful, but again played up. And out for a Kimball goal kick. And all the way back to the goalie. And this could be dangerous. Oh. I'm a little surprised that wasn't called by the ref. It was in a dangerous area. But Tracy gets off lucky. And let's see if they can counter here down the park. Played through for a Tracy attacking player. Let's see if he can. Oh, nice goal! Right under the goalie's hands. Crowd goes wild. 1-0 Tracy. They lead Kimball in this crosstown rivalry. And they've been very deserving of that goal. Very lucky not to have that call the other way to set them up nicely for a goal. I have a feeling this is going to be a very long game for Kimball. They haven't really had anything going for them offensively, outside of a couple misplays by Tracy. But other than that, they have not been looking at all threatening. Again, knock on wood. I know the curse of the commentator is a good thing. Cleats up, tackle. That was very dangerous. Might be a card. Let's see if he... and he was yellow carded. Not a surprising call by the referee. I could see his cleats all the way from up here. And a sub made by Tracy. Ooh, miscleared by the Tracy defender, but eventually makes its way out to a player up that line. And recovered by the goalie. Nice thought there by the player. You could see what he was trying to do, trying to play him through in behind the defenders. Unlucky not to pull it off, but play continues here. And the goalie recovers that easily. Lets everyone reset. And miss kick by the goalie. And now for a Kimball throw. Quickly paid back in. And cleared out by Tracy. And out for a Tracy throw. Nice pressure there by the forward to get the ball back for Tracy. This Kimball team is not having any luck playing out of the back. Everywhere they see is Tracy defenders, and as I say that, they go on an attack. But again, missing that final pass to be threatening. Tracy forward again alone, down that right-hand side. Nice shot on goal, but easily saved by the keeper. Again, out for a Kimball throw. Also, the amount of mullets out here is crazy. I'm so glad they came back. And through for a Kimball player. Oh, nice defensive play by the right back for Tracy High. And it's going to be out for a Kimball corner. Kimball starting to look a little bit dangerous. Threatening, but nothing Tracy hasn't handled so far. But we will see with this free kick before I give you the curse of the commentator. Played into the middle. Nicely out for another Kimball throw. We're about 20 minutes in. midway through the first half. Played into the middle. Improperly cleared, still looking dangerous right into the middle. And again, a shot and saved by the goalie for Tracy. Could have been 1-1. Was a very dangerous opportunity for Kimball. And again, played up. Oh, misplayed. And Tracy can't capitalize on that error. But they do gain control of the ball back. And wide. Nice effort from the player. But unfortunately off target. Foul on Tracy for Kimball. Again, Kimball is getting a lot of opportunities here. If Tracy's not careful, they could finally capitalize on one of them. Played into the middle. Oh. And that should be out. It looked like it hit the field goal. And it is out for a Kimball corner kick. That was a dangerous free kick from Kimball. On goal, but the goalie punches it away. Played into the middle, headed out by Tracy, not far enough to a Kimball player, and in by a Kimball player. It was a very nice goal, very nice play by Kimball. Unfortunate for Tracy defenders not to clear that out, but it is 1-1 Tracy with 17 more minutes in the half to go. All even here, halfway through the first half. Let's see if Tracy can get something going here. After scoring the goal, they haven't looked as dangerous. And they're definitely making me eat my words, saying that Kimball did not look impressive at all. But truly they have not. They've gotten a couple opportunities, but that was their first real clear-cut one on goal that they actually scored. And again, they're still looking dangerous. Another ball played down the field, but easily into the arms of the goalie. Tracy needs to get back some of that mojo that they had going forward. All right, played out wide and down the field. One back by a Kimball player once again into the middle. Fortunately for Tracy, a little too far and taken up. And again down the line, this is looking dangerous for Tracy. Now inside the box first time and right into the goalie. He had a little bit of time, could have controlled and taken a touch to get a better shot on goal, but it was a nice effort from Tracy. Glad to see they get something going here. And out for a Tracy throw. And played into the middle. Nice ball. Oh, and a bike attempt. Unlucky not to land it. It's great to see that when somebody tries that. And if he had connected, it would have been goal of the season. Probably goal of that kid's career. But nice attempt from Tracy. Unfortunate not to pull it off. Ooh, like a foul throw. And it was called a foul throw. But recovered by Tracy impressively. And through the middle, unfortunate not to get that through pass for a chance on goal. Oh man, that kid's a tank going down that line. Into the middle. Oh, just passes Tracy forward. And Kimball counters. And then played through. Should be easily for the goalie, and it is. In the cold, I'm sure that had to hurt off his face. Hard-fought battle there on the far sideline, but out for a Kimball throw. Played quickly in, and a foul called on Tracy. Ball played into the middle. Oh, misplayed by the goalie. There's no goalie in the middle. Well defended by Tracy and out harmlessly for a Tracy goal kick. It's very dangerous by Kimball. I've definitely looked the more dangerous team in the second half of this first half. If that makes any sense. I realize that is probably not proper English. We have about 11 minutes to go. Again, the score is 1-1. And out for a Tracy throw.
Federico!
Played in behind the defense. Nicely controlled into the middle. And a first time shot. Far over the goal. Nice effort by Tracy though. They've had a couple of shots here in the last 5 or so minutes. So it's good to see them not laying down after that Kimball goal. Played nicely back. And a nice slide tackle out of bounds for a Kimball throw. Nothing is getting down this sideline with this kid here. He's been very impressive. Nice challenge by Tracy, one back in the middle of the field. And up, unfortunately, didn't find its intended target. Played forward, goalie comes out. Nice challenge by the goalie. Ball played up the line for Kimball. Not controlled correctly and out for a Tracy throw. And out again for a Kimball throw. The right-hand side of the Tracy defense is looking impenetrable. They've had a couple of close calls, but this right-hand side of the Tracy defense is playing very, very well tonight. And out wide for a Tracy goal kick. These nighttime games under the stadium lights are a lot nicer than when I used to play back in, when I graduated in 2015. We used to play on the backfield and it was about 1,000 degrees. It was not enjoyable playing in that heat, so I'm sure for the players it's a lot nicer. For the fans, much worse. It's got to be 40 degrees and the temperature's dropping significantly as the game goes on. But makes for a spectacular atmosphere and a nice visual. Nice battle on this near hand side by Kimball and Tracy players. Kimball again looking dangerous. Played through. Only cleared as far as the top of the box. And out. He shoots. And a nice save by the Tracy goalie. Tracy got very lucky there. That kid had the whole goal to choose from. Unfortunately, fortunately for Tracy, he hit it right at the goalie. And foul on Tracy. Another dangerous free kick for Kimball. They can get it right in the box there from that distance. Create havoc like they have. Tracy hasn't been too strong on clearances. as far as the top of the box once again, but out by Tracy. Nice little move around the defender there. And a nice battle to keep the ball. Nicely played across the field into open space. Let's see if he can control it. Out on this wide side. Nice move into the middle. Takes a shot only as far as the goalie, popped out. And out for a Tracy throw. It's a nice sequence by Tracy to get the ball out wide and then into the mixer. Unfortunate there not to have somebody follow up and hit in the rebound. Into the middle, one back by Tracy. Nicely played around and shot from a distance, but easily wide. And no real danger for the goalie. We have about 3 minutes left here in the first half. 1-1, Tracy and Kimball. Both teams have had their fair share of chances. Could have easily been 2-2, 3-3 if both of these teams had been a little more lethal. Again, controlled on that right-hand side by the Tracy player. But Kimball, I can tell, would prefer to go down the other side if they could. I just think their stronger side is this left-hand side, so they keep trying to force it, but the Tracy defense is putting up a hell of a fight on that side.
Carlos! Look at Carlos! Look at Carlos! Carlos, way!
And then a free kick here for Tracy. Everybody's into the box. Played up, but headed out by a Kimball defender. Played upfield by Tracy. Nice move around the defender there. And dangerous play, one-on-one. And out by the Tracy defender for a Kimball throw. Nice defending there. That could have been very dangerous. Could have been a one-on-one with the goalie if he had slipped, because I know this turf is probably slippery from all the moisture in the air. But in the end, easily defended. When I tell you it is cold out here, it is freezing. I'm wearing about 3 jackets and I am still cold. All right. Ball played in by Kimball. And off a Kimball defender for a Tracy throw. Ball played forward by Tracy. And out for another Tracy throw farther down the line. This could be dangerous with a long throw if he has the ability to throw it in that far. It does look like they're backing up though, so. And a long ball into the middle, cleared out by Kimball. But only as far as the Tracy defense, and they will reset. And there is the whistle for halftime. 1-1, Tracy and Kimball. We will see you after the half. All right, as we get here, ready here for the second half to start, I've realized I've never introduced myself. My name is 𝗚𝗢𝗔𝗟. I graduated from Tracy High in 2015. I played varsity soccer for my sophomore, junior, and senior year, and I was on JV for my freshman year, but was moved up for the first playoff game in like 6 years during that time, back in, wow, this makes me sound old, but like 2011. So when we played summer schedules, so it was about 100 degrees every game. The sun was still out at this time. But yeah, that's who I am. I'm out here recording these games for the players and for the families at home who can't attend, just in case they want to see their son score a goal. And I know most people can't make it due to COVID or due to work, so I'd love for the parents and families and friends of these players to have an opportunity to watch their kids play, a game, and for them to look back on this, and hopefully they can show their families or their friends later after they graduate that they were true ballers in high school soccer and scored a couple goals. Hopefully they can show them the highlight reel. All right, Kimball's getting ready to kick off the second half, and here we go. I would like to remind everybody that I will not be here for the January games. So if you know anybody that would like to help maybe record those games while I'm gone, I will be back for the last 2 in February, I believe. They're right at the beginning. But I will not be here otherwise. So you're gonna see all the preseason games, but you will not see any of the season games in January thus far, unless I find a replacement. And I'm not even moving the screen. So that's wonderful. All right. Hopefully you've also appreciated the quality, which is 10 times better than the last game against Central Valley High School in series. I did not realize that the live stream was having such a terrible time loading. The audio was great for that game, but the visual is just absolutely atrocious. And I'd like for the players to be able to take this time to, maybe use these videos for highlight reels if they want to apply to college, play for a D2, D1 team, go out to Delta or MJC, that's around here, EOP even. But yeah, so I hope you enjoy the game, enjoy the second half. It is 1-1, Tracy and Kimball. If you need a reminder, Tracy coming out quick off the start, into the middle, and out back wide. Let's see if he can save it. And he does. Oh, cuts through the player. That should be a foul. But advantage played, I'm assuming. And cleared out by Kimball. I thought that was a foul right at the edge of the box there. And played up. Easily controlled by a Tracy player. And forward and out wide for a Tracy player. Let's see if he can get in the middle. Into the middle, right in the middle, and he's, right at the goalie. And what a nice opportunity. Tracy needs to put that away. Picking up where they left off at the end of the second half, where I thought they looked a little more dangerous than a majority of that second part of the first half. But very, very close there. Unlucky not to go 2-1 up. Played out wide into the box and saved by the goalie. I will say this team is very technical. I watched them in practice. If they get a chance to take on somebody one-on-one, they have the skill to do it. For a high school team, it was a lot of that, at least compared to when I played. Usually they were just big boys, because we had to compete with football and all that stuff, so people wanted to try that out. right. Oof, and a foul by Tracy on Kimball. Ball played into the box, brought down by a Kimball player, and eventually cleared out by Tracy for a Kimball throw. I did check the temperature right before we started this second half. It's about 49 degrees out here, so it's freezing. It's not freezing yet, but it's getting close. Oh, and played through by it. Nicely let go. Oof. Nice defending by Tracy, out for a Kimball corner. It was a nice little leave from the Kimball defender to let his teammate get down the line there. And we will have a corner from the near hand side here. And out for a Kimball throw. I thought he did pretty well there. His teammates are yelling at him for trying to dribble out of the back, which I can understand why. But in that situation, I thought he did pretty well. And played into the middle and over the bar for a Tracy goal kick. Little kids next to me are having a ball. You can hear them screaming on the on the cats. And if you see the camera jiggle a little, it's because I'm on the bleachers and everything is picked up by it. Ooh, and a foul on Kimball for Tracy. In a dangerous position to get it into the box, create something, get something going here, get these fans, give them something to cheer about, get them warmed up a little bit. Ball is played into the box and punched by the goalie. Oh, just almost cleared off the line by the Kimball player. Shot taken and wide. Very dangerous play by the goalie. I don't know why he didn't catch that. He had enough time and space, but decided to punch it out. Almost cost his team a goal there. Just trying to stop the shaking just a little bit because I do realize it's getting a little intense. And nicely shielded out of bounds for Tracy. It'll be a Tracy throw. Let me see if I can stop this bouncing just a little bit. And shielded out by a Kimball player for a Kimball free kick or goal kick. Quickly paid back into play. Played down the line for a Kimball player. This could be dangerous. Again, down that left-hand side of Kimball. They seem to prefer to go down that way, but are having no luck getting back past the right back. Oh, getting a little feisty. As much as I'd love to record for World Star, I don't think watching high school fights is all that legal. The Tracy player was yellow carded, but not the other. Unless he was, he's being sent off. I have no clue for what reason. I didn't see any card go out for the Kimball player. All I saw was the yellow for the Tracy player. But now we have a dangerous free kick in for Kimball. There's only 4 players for Kimball up. I'm not sure why. Easily controlled by the goalie, but where were all the Kimball players? They could have easily had a chance out of that. Ball played up by Tracy. Oof. Terrible defending by the Kimball player, but a terrible pass by Tracy. Leads to a Kimball turnover and a counterattack the other way. Through. And that kid, oh no, that's a terrible call. That is a terrible call. That was clean as a whistle. There's no way that was a foul. That was an amazing play by the right back for Tracy. Unfortunate and unlucky. Some of those calls go that way. Can't do anything really about them once the call's made. Love for the rest to watch that one on replay though. All right.
Come on, Terry. Come on, Terry.
Oh, and 2-1 Kimball off of a crappy call. Hopefully that lights a fire under Tracy's butt though. This has been a very entertaining game though, very back and forth. Hopefully Tracy's inspired to push up. And there we go, ball down the line. He gets to it. Played in, oh, nice move. Played into the, oh! Right over the bar. What an amazing shot. A little bit further down and it definitely would have hit that top corner. Ball played back into it. Again, out to that outside. Controlled and kicked out for a Tracy throw. Tracy's come off with a fire in their belly to get this goal back. They've had 2 opportunities in the last minute, which is a lot more than they were having towards the second end of the first half. Ball played in. Oof, up just over Tracy's head. Ball controlled, played around the back, played into the middle but misplayed. Oof. Kimball onto another attack, misplayed. Easily controlled by a Tracy player. Oh, and out. Played him out. Oh. He had him wide open on that far hand side. Just missed him. Couldn't get his head up. But Tracy's looking very, very dangerous. coming off that PK, which I thought was incorrectly called. And ball played into the middle. Nice. Ooh, that's a foul. Another missed call right at the top of the box. I know I'm a homer, but I'm not that much of a homer to see a foul when it's a foul. And some questionable calls by the refs in the last 5 minutes, really. Ooh, what is he doing? What is he doing? Oh, he's trying to control it for the goalie, but the foul is called. He was saved by the whistle on that one. And the ball's rolling. The ball will be called back. But you could see what he was trying to do, trying to get it back to the goalie so he could pick it up. But it was definitely did not have enough speed on it. Very fortunate not to concede a goal there. Ball played up, but out for a Kimball throw. These kids are going crazy on the side here. Oh, what a terrible throw. That's going to be a Tracy throw. I hate to laugh at that, I know. But, jeez. The ball must have been wet or something. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt. But, oh, that was bad. All right, ball played into the middle. And up. See if he can control here. And miscontrolled, out for a Kimball throw. Down this near hand sideline. Ooh. Looks like the fog is starting to roll in here a bit. Hopefully the visual stays intact. Ooh. Foul by Tracy for Kimball. Just took out his legs. Controlled by Tracy in the middle here. Nice passing out wide. Missed pass to a Kimball defender, but recovered by Tracy and played all the way back to the goalie. Nicely played down the park. In the middle with a bunch of space. Oh, just misses him. But again, and a foul called for Tracy, or is it for Kimball? And it's a Tracy free kick? The coach for Kimball's a little heated about that one, but I thought it was a fair call. Dangerous opportunity here for Tracy to put a shot on goal or get it in the box right in the sweet spot in no man's land, where it makes it difficult for the goalie to come out. And over the post. It's good for 3. And played up. Only as far as a Tracy defender, but right back to a Kimball player. Played into the middle to no one. And out to the near sideline by a Tracy player. Fortunately miscleared, because I do think if he cleared, or if he had controlled that, would have not been good for Tracy. Played out wide for Kimball. Nice defending from number 11 again. This kid has had an amazing game. Unfortunate to have that penalty called against him. I thought it was a great tackle. Ooh. Could see what he was doing there, trying to play it through for his for the guy making the run far down the near hand sideline, but just unlucky. Ball played in, and again out for a Tracy throw. Oh, nice throw. Into the middle. And just unfortunate not to get to. Oh. And recovered by the goalie. Ball played up. Covered by Tracy. See if they can make something out of this. Controlled, looking for somebody to pass it to. Passes it in. Up and good for another 3. Scores about 7-2. There's about 19 minutes left. If you can see on the scoreboard over there, it's 2-1 Kimball. Off a penalty. Kimball are leading off a penalty in the second half. Very unfortunate call as well. I did not think it was a penalty. But that's how the game goes sometimes, and Tracy just has to bunker down and get back in this game. Ball played in. Oh, that was a terrible call. Won cleanly once again. The ref on the far hand side is not having her best game. Yeah, if you heard that kid scream, that's exactly how I feel after that call. Nicely played out the back. Oof, just unlucky not to pass it to a teammate. Oh, miscontrolled. Oh, nicely played out. Oh, miscleared. And luckily saved by the whistle for a Tracy free kick. Just inside the box. Crazy sequence of events right there. One bad pass after another. But luckily not resulting into another another goal on Tracy. Oh, nicely controlled by Kimball. Oh, and what defense! That was an amazing stop by the left wing back. And on for a Tracy counter. Oh, just unlucky not to keep that in, but It was a very good play by the left back for Tracy High. Looked like a foul throw to me, but play continues. And out for a Tracy throw. Nice pressure by the Tracy forwards there to capitalize on that mistake. About 16 minutes left in the second half. Sorry for the sniffling again. Like I said, it's freezing out here. Played into the box. Nice long throw. Right to the middle, but out. Nicely recovered by Tracy. Trying to get a pass off there, but awkward bounce off the turf. And it's turned back over to Kimball. Almost nice defensive play by Tracy there, but Kimball looking dangerous here. Chipped over, headed out, and cleared only as far as another Kimball player. A nice defense and a foul called on Kimball. Very, very good work from Tracy right there to keep them from getting a shot on goal. Ball played forward and cleared out by Kimball for a Tracy throw. Nicely played, and definitely a foul on the Tracy player. Tackled after the ball left his feet. Have no problem with that one being called, but the other one was just terrible. But no excuses, Tracy has got to get back in this game. Ball played into the box, controlled, played back, 2-on-1, and played into the defender, but eventually cleared out by Tracy. Foot race for the ball, and the Tracy player will win it. Oh, just misplayed it. A shot taken, ooh, should have taken his time. Controlled the ball. He had 3 players up there with him. It would have been 3-on-3. Would have had a better angle to probably shoot it as well had he controlled it. I'm going to feel very guilty if Kimball ended up winning this game because I said they would get trampled on in the first 15 minutes. They did not look good coming out. Tracy was definitely the better of the 2 teams in the first half, or the first part of the first half. But they've definitely turned that around and are now leading 2-1. Hate to lose to Kimball. Hate to lose to the, youngest sibling in town. And out for a Tracy throw on that far hand sideline, right at midfield. Played in, but only as far as a Kimball head, and out for another Tracy throw. And out for a Kimball throw. I would like to remind everybody that Tracy High has another game against Enox High School in Modesto on Friday. That game will be at 5:45, I believe, 5:45 or 6. I'll be uploading it again because it is out in the country in Modesto. So I know there won't be service. I also checked at halftime, even if I could live stream here, and my connection is still terrible. And I don't have a router that I can just bring with me everywhere, like a hotspot. So unfortunately, this is the way it's gonna be. Just because it has better quality, they can use the film, all that good stuff. So I do apologize. I thought I was gonna have everything live streamed, but ooh, nice ball into the box and headed over. Oh, just wide. What a nice try from Tracy there. That was a wonderful ball played into the box from this left-hand side. And unlucky not to have the game tied back at 2-2. I got a herd of dinosaurs sitting next to me. Oh, the kids are so cute. All right. Played over, nice ball into the middle. Unfortunately not controlled, but the ball is still with them. Nice. Hey, penalty. That's got to be a penalty. That was the exact same play that we just saw. If you're going to call one of them, you have to call the other. All right. And the ref is calling a Kimball, no, Tracy corner. Okay, I thought he was calling a goal kick there for a little bit. Unfortunate not to get that call. The refs have had some questionable decisions, not gonna lie. But good teams win despite the refs. So let's see if Tracy can put 2 in here, or at least 1 right now, get back to a tie, and then look for the winning goal with 8 minutes left to go. Ball played into the middle. Up high. Wow, ran in! Tracy equalizes in with 9 minutes left to go. Let's see if they can get a game winner. Very nice play. You could just feel the tension in the stadium right before that kick too. Everybody was dead quiet. What a good goal by Tracy. 2-2. Let's see if Tracy can get a winner here. They have the momentum now. It just feels like everything's on their side right now. They've had the majority of chances since that penalty goal. And cleared up by Kimball. And back to the same Kimball defender. See if they can settle his ball. Out for a Kimball throw. You can feel the energy just come back to this team. All right, taken back. Stopped prematurely before he could get past the defender. And out for a Tracy throw. Again, I apologize for the vibrations. Played across the field, only as far as a Kimball defender. Played up, cleared out by Tracy for a Kimball throw. Foul throw. It'll be a throw for Tracy. Looks like Kimball was still subbing, so that's why the ball's being called back. I thought it was a foul throw. But it'll be retaken. Nutmegged by the Kimball player. Played into the middle, but dispossessed. And it'll be a foul on Tracy for Kimball. Not really sure what happened there, but all right. And it's good for 3. What a waste of a good opportunity there from Kimball to kill the momentum that Tracy has right now. There's about 5 minutes left to go in the second half. See if somebody can find a winner here. Ball played up and out for a Kimball throw. Ball played up and just out by a Kimball defender for a Tracy throw. Ball stuck in the stands. All right. Tracy throwing in a dangerous position up in the attacking half. Ball played long, headed forward, controlled, and cleared out by a Kimball player for another Tracy throw. Nice challenge there for the ball. Oof, shot. Tried to be taken, but the defender got in the way. Played forward, and controlled by the Tracy player right before it goes out. Oy. They got confused there, but ball played forward and eventually out for a Tracy throw. Sorry, this cold is making me stutter like you would not believe. All right, ball played in. Long throw in there. Nice headed ball forward, but nobody there to retrieve. And it'll be out for a Kimball goal kick. Kimball wasting time here because they can feel momentum's against them. Time is on their side though. There's only 3 minutes left. Ball played into play. Swung to the far side. Nicely controlled by the Tracy player. Tracy needs to get the ball up the field. There's only about 2 minutes, 30 seconds left. But it is out for a Tracy throw-in. Nicely left for the Tracy forward. Played to the far side. Nice shield and played up the field into the box right at the top and just out of reach of the Tracy forward. Tracy need to be careful here for a Kimball counter.
Oh, bro.
Ball played up and out by Kimball for a Tracy throw. Ball never touched, but out for a Kimball throw because it did go in. Controlled by Kimball, but played out for a Tracy throw. Ball thrown up, nicely headed into the middle. In control, and that's got to be a foul. There was no play on the ball. It's a nice area for Tracy to get the ball into the mixer. There's about 2 minutes left. They got to get this ball in. And the clock has definitely stopped. They always stop it at the 2-minute mark, so the fans cannot count down. But I'm assuming there's not much time left. Played into the ball and well wide of the goal. Kimball wasting a bit of time once again. In no rush to take this kick. Ball played up. And the second half comes to an end. The final score is 2-2. A very exciting game. Lots of opportunities for both sides. Unlucky for Tracy not to win this game due to a pretty bad penalty call, but it is what it is. At least they got the equalizer and they didn't lose to crosstown rivals Kimball High School. We'll see you on Friday against Enox, and thank you for watching.